If you've been considering becoming more minimalist or living a more intentional life and you need some motivation, then I have got 10 benefits of a minimalist lifestyle that will help you reassess and think positively about decluttering and reducing the amount of things that you have in your home and in your daily life. Hi, my name's Rachel. I do videos about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. And today we're talking the benefits of a minimalist lifestyle, because sometimes we need a little bit of motivation, and these are reasons that will help motivate you. They will help you gain some perspective and make you think a little bit more deeper about what truly matters to you. Because if I'm honest, I used to think that having things was what made me happy and what made my life happier. And when I was looking at how to reduce debt, reduce my spending, and I started decluttering, I realised that there were so many benefits other than just saving money. And it was a real insight into actually there are so many benefits to living a simpler life, that is what made me feel happy. That's what gave me that feeling of happiness on a daily basis, even when things are maybe not going your way or maybe not financially going your way. It still means that you find happiness in everything, and that is the key to life, my friends. Finding little moments of happiness and moments of joy in your daily life, and things don't give you that. You may think they do, but they don't. It's the other things that matter. So let's talk about the benefits of a minimalist lifestyle. So the first benefit is reduced stress and anxiety. This was my main reason for reducing stuff, because I was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed by my environment, and seeing all the different things in my space meant that my brain was making 10,000 decisions every time I walked into a room, because I was thinking, that needs to be put away, this needs to be sorted, I need to action this, I need to put this away, I haven't got onto that job. I was just thinking thing. And those are little stressors. They are stress triggers. They raise your kind of ability to deal with the bigger stresses, because you're having so many little stresses, and your environment is part of that. So the less you have, the calmer your environment is, the less stress you will have. And it also subsequently reduces your anxiety, because you don't have that feeling of dread when you walk into a space that you maybe had before, that dread of feeling like there's too much to deal with or you don't know where to start. Your home becomes like a haven, like it's a safe space that feels calm, that feels relaxing, that doesn't feel like it's adding to your workload. So think about how you can reduce your chaotic environment. So you want to be regularly decluttering. You could follow along with my little acts of decluttering on a daily basis on my social media channels. You can follow my Declutter with me videos if you want to do some body doubling and declutter along with me. You can join my membership and we can do lives together, questions and answers. But getting started with decluttering is key. Sort your items as you go into donate, keep, sell and rubbish. And that will help you to contain things as you go so that you can stop and start whenever. So work on decluttering to reduce down that stress. Your second benefit is that increased financial freedom. There is a big link to materialism and debt. Having so many things means you are spending potentially more than you are earning. And that is where we create that debt cycle of needing to get more income or find more disposable income than we have. And we end up spending it. We get into this culture of just spending every penny that we have on stuff. And particularly when it comes to Christmas as well. That's why I've recently shared a video about how to create a minimalist Christmas. So I'll share a link there as well. Reducing down and spending less is really going to help reduce down your debt and reduce down your spending. So it just means that you're going to have better control on those finances. So one thing I'm just about to put together is a planning of a budget, because I feel like I budget, but I would like to share how I do that and do that successfully, to be able to keep a track on what I'm spending and not spending. So I will share a video very soon that I will link that will give you some advice on financial spending. But also, if you want to consider a no buy or a low buy year, I've also done a video about which is best, as well as how to be successful, because that's a great way of reducing down your spend and being able to pay off debt. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and press like and subscribe down below so that you can know when I upload my next video. I'm currently doing a Declutter with Me series as well. They are being released on a Wednesday, so if you want to catch up with those, there are links below as well. Every like, comment and share really does help to get my videos seen, so please do so, share away and like and comment, and I hope you enjoy. Another really key benefit of a minimalist lifestyle is increased focus and productivity. A calmer environment has meant that I have been able to focus my attention better on the things that really matter. So I can quickly clean, I can focus on that cleaning and do it really quickly than before, where I'd feel like I would get quite distracted by having to move things around or be able to do different things or have to action different things. So it just meant it was harder to keep on top of things and harder to keep in the zone when I was focusing on a task. But now I don't have those distractions. I can sit and I can work on a project and feel like I'm actually getting into that project. So you might want to consider some strategies around time management. There are various different apps or programs that can actually help facilitate that. I've used Xtiles, I've used Notion as ways of being more strategic with my time and mapping things out, and that helps me to focus in as well. But having those few distractions makes such a difference. Okay, the fourth benefit of a minimalist lifestyle is having a greater environmental impact, as in consumerism is meaning that we are producing more things than we need in our environment. We're producing a lot of plastic, a lot of waste products. And when you start living a more simplified life and think carefully about what things you bring into your home, into your life, and what things you buy, you are then making a better decision on the impact that you are having personally and your family on the environment. And can you imagine the benefits if we all were able to think about what we were bringing into our home and not buying so many things and reducing down the excess? We would save so much plastic being brought into the world and having to be processed. And it would just mean that we have less of an impact when we are already very much polluting our planet. So the impact that you can have is so much better for the environment. Another benefit is having enhanced relationships and well-being, because actually you're going to be spending less time thinking about physical gifts that you're giving to people and more about your connection. You focus in more on the amount of time you spend with someone, how you interact with one another, what that represents, and your conversations steer. When you're thinking less about stuff, you then talk less about stuff. You then focus in more on the everyday. You kind of counsel each other more. You interact more on a personal level, which will have a greater impact on strengthening your relationships. And experiences and time together are so much better for enhancing your relationships. You're going to get a better connection and you're going to have memories that will last forever, much more than the things. Another benefit that I really noticed was increased self-awareness. When I was decluttering things, I got to know myself so much better. I got to understand my wants and likes. I got to understand what was important to me, what was valuable to me in my sense, either valuable like personally or financially. And I just got a better understanding of where I am and where I want to be. And it just felt like I was more connected to myself. The next benefit is improved sleep quality. If you think about your bedroom, for example, your point of impact is that every night and every morning you see the stuff that surrounds you. And if the last thing you see is a cluttered space, your mind is going to feel that. If the first thing you see in the morning is a cluttered space, your day is set up for seeing that stuff, for seeing those stress triggers, and for having that regular reminder of the things you need to do. And it's going to have a huge impact on your sleep because it's going to make you think about things more. And having a calmer environment makes such an impact on your quality of sleep. It's going to allow you to switch off better. It's going to allow you to have that moment of calm when you first go to sleep. And obviously when you first wake up, you're going to have that sense of, this is nice, before you have to then get yourself out of bed and ready. So consider how beneficial it will be for your sleep. Another key benefit is that you'll have more time for what matters. If, like me, you don't like cleaning, you will have so much more time. The less stuff you have, the less you have to tidy, the less you have to organise, and the less you have to clean. That is a lot of time, especially when we are always feeling time poor. This is going to free up some valuable time for the stuff that really matters. This is going to give you that time to spend with people, to interact with people, rather than feeling like you're chasing your tail around your home and feeling like you need stuff, that you're having to go shopping all the time, that you're having to buy something all the time. You have actually got time to sit, be still, and interact. And that is key. You're going to have so much more time for that. And you're just going to feel much more connected to others, connected to yourself, and feel like you're time rich because you will be spending your time doing the things you love. Another benefit that I really noticed was increased creativity. Just having more space for my mind to think about being creative, to changing things, to modernising things, or to take up hobbies and crafts, things that interest me, that actually maybe I didn't have the space for before because I felt consumed by all the stuff. Like, I feel like I could have time to write things, to explore story ideas, to develop other skills and interests of mine. So I just feel like I have that capacity to do that now, whereas before I was very much bogged down by my environment and feeling like I had too much other things that I had to prioritise first. And the last benefit is that you'll have a greater sense of peace and contentment. I don't feel the need to have so much stuff. I can be content with what I already have, and I'm perfectly happy to let go of things to make room for others. I feel like I don't have that desire to be like getting the latest gadget, the latest things, and always be shopping or doing something. I'm quite happy to spend time being peaceful, to spend time just resting and refreshing, and just feeling like I have more control over things. And I think that was something that was so needed for me. I always felt like I was rushing to the next thing, not feeling like I had what I wanted. But I do have the things that I wanted. I always have done, but I haven't been able to see them because there was so much surrounding them. And taking away that excess really helps you to see that. It really helps you to see those things that are important, for you to value them and to appreciate them and to feel at peace with that. So there are 10 benefits of a minimalist life that can really help you simplify and really make the most of your time, your energy, and it's worth the effort of putting that time into declutter because you're going to feel content, you're going to feel like you're time rich, and you will be financially free. Let me know what you think of these benefits and if that has got you motivated to get decluttering and to live a more intentional life. I shall be back for more videos soon. Take care. Bye.